Okay, we have a lot of questions that keep coming in. So today we're gonna answer most of them. Maybe in the next video we'll do another video to answer the rest. All right. Some of them are: do I need a permit to start learning how to drive? The answer to that is quite simple. Yes. In order for you to learn how to drive, you must have a learner's permit. However, your permit does not have to be within the states that you wanted to learn how to drive in order to get some lesson. But when it comes for the road test, you have to go in the state that you have your permit for you to take your road test. For instance, if you have a learner's permit in New York City, you can go to Florida and start learning how to drive. And any other states, all the 52 states, it's no problem at all. But when it comes for the road test, you have to come in the state that you have your learner's permit to do your road test. Yes, you need a permit to learn how to drive. And can I get my permit at a driving school? No. In order for you to get your learner's permit, you got to go to the DMV. DMV is the only place that offers permit for anybody that wants to get a permit in the United States, all right? So you need to go to DMV, get your learner's permit. Right after get the learner's permit, then you can start learning with any driving school or with families and friends. Now, at what age can you get a permit? Depending on the state that you live in. But most of the states, especially in New York City, from 16 and above, you can get your learner's permit, then you can start learning. However, there will be some restrictions on getting the permit depending on the age. If you're 16, you may have to get some guardian. Your parents may have to sign for you in order to get that permit. But apart from that, from 16 and above, you're able to get you a permit with no question asked. Now, do I have to pay in full if I choose the package at a driving school? I don't know about all the driving school, but in our driving school, you do not have to pay in full. We have installment payment for students so they can sign up for package with no issue. The only thing is that there's when you do pay an installment payment and before the package is done, you have to make sure that the package is paid in full so you can proceed with the lesson. But no, you do not have to pay in full in order for you to start doing lesson with us or to sign up for a package. What form of payment do you accept? Okay, in Pierre Paul Driving School, we accept all type of payment. We do credit card, debit card, we do checks, and also we do cash. However, if you may, also we can also sign up online, or you can come to the office in person. Now, if you do decide to sign online, which is okay, you have to make sure all the documentation, all the credit card that you will be signing up online is under your name in order for you to sign with no question asked. However, if a family or friends wanted to sign you up online with their credit card, that's okay. But before you do your first lesson, they'll have to come to the office to verify that credit card and give our school the permission to charge that card on your behalf. Otherwise, you can get everything done online, or you can come to the office in person. Whichever one is more convenient for you, you can do so. Now, how can you sign up? I've just already answered that in the question in the previous question. You can either do it online or you can come to the office in person. Does Pierre Paul Driving School offer at-home pickup service for lesson? Yes, we do pick up and drop off lesson in Brooklyn. However, we have certain area that we service. If you are within 20 minutes of our of the office, yes, we do pick you up and drop you off for lesson. How long is the 5-hour class certificate valid for? Okay, the 5-hour certificate, it's valid for 1 year from the date that it was issued. Now, if the 5-hour class get expired, you're gonna have to do it again in order to be able to do the road test. But that does not mean you have to wait for 1 year to do your road test, since the 5-hour class is expired within a year. How long is the defensive driving course certificate valid for? The defensive driving course certificate, it's valid for 3 years from the day that it was issued. However, we do offer that class in person at our office, and we also offer that class online. And also, when you do the defensive driving course, you also get the advantage of getting 10% of your liability insurance for up to 3 years, and as well as 4 points counted towards your driving record when we do the defensive driving course. How long does it take to get a road test date? It's all depend on the DMV. Mainly between 3 to 6 weeks, just to be safe, but sometimes it may be longer. Especially when it gets on summer times, a lot of people are scheduling or whatnot. It may take a little bit longer for you to get a road test. But just to be safe, between 3 to 6 weeks is a good ballpark for you to start looking at. Can I practice driving on the road test site? No, you cannot drive in the road test area. It's prohibited for any driving school to be conducting any lesson at the road test area. However, even with families and friends, you do not want to be driving in the road test area, because DMV, if they're catching you around those areas, they are allowed to summit you, or if it's a driving school, give the driving school a fine, or even put your license on stale for the amount that they deem that is good until be able to do the road test again. And also, they consider that as cheating, because people that who don't live at the area of the road test, you have an unfair advantage over them. Well, everybody should be getting the equal advantage. No, you cannot practice on the road test area. What time do you give in car driving lesson? Okay, our school, we start giving lesson from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. However, sometimes people double up the lesson. If you are doing a double lesson, you can still do that double lesson at 7 to 8:30. All right, so from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week, those are the time that we're doing in-car lesson. Do we have female instructors? Right now we only have one, but we're looking at getting more female instructor at a later time. But for now, we have one female instructor. Okay, let me see if I answer most of these questions, because there's many of them that, okay, I'll skip this one here. Okay. Can I practice in my private car? Yes, you can practice in your private car with families and friends, not within the driving school. And also, you do not want to bring someone else in the car to practice, because normally, if you don't have a license, you shouldn't have a car, because you need to put insurance. In order for the insurance to be in your name, you have to have a driver's license. But no, you cannot bring your own car to the driving school to do practice. What do I bring on the day of my road test? That's a great question. The day of your road test, you need to bring with you your learner's permit, your 5-hour certificate, and any other document if you have to have them with you at the day of your road test, such as if you wear glasses, you have to make sure you have your glasses with you, or if you're wearing lenses, you have to make sure that you have the case with you, just in case you may have to take one of them off. And also, if you have any restriction in your license that need to be updated, you have to get all the restrictions updated, and you'll be going to take your road test with no question. Do you guys picked up for road test? No, for road test, we do not pick up. For the road test, you need to be at the office 1 hour prior to your road test. And when we finish, we drop you off back at the office after your road test. If we're picking up many people from different places for the road test, everybody will be late. For lesson, we do picked up and dropped off. But for road test, you come to the office 1 hour prior to your road test. Basically, that's most of the questions that keep coming a lot. I just wanted to address this question. Now, if you do have question, again, you guys want me to answer, please drop it in the comment below, because most of our weekly topic come from the question that you guys asking. Until then, keep practicing, all right? So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do so by hitting the subscribe button, and also ring the bell notification, so each time we drop a video, you will be the first one to be notified. Keep practicing then.